And I'm not surprised that it was young people who stepped up today, because this is our fight and this is our crisis. While it's true that there are activists and leaders in every generation who are working and organizing and rallying for climate action, and looking around is a testament to that today, it's also true that the leadership of every other generation has failed to write our course, has failed to understand that climate change is a crisis of nothing less than existential proportions. So that leaves us. That leaves you. We are the last generation that has the chance to save human civilization on this planet, period. There's no superhero waiting to swoop in and save us if we fail at the monumental task that we've inherited. We have two paths in front of us. Either this generation can build a movement of movements on climate change, led by and combining the power of all of our other movements that we've got on economic justice, on racial justice, on immigrant justice, on gender justice, to create the only political force with the strength necessary to take on the fossil fuel industry and its tentacles that run through and debase our communities at every level of this billionaire-run system. Either we can do that and save our species, or we won't. And the babies born today at Women and Infants Hospital will have a Mad Max Fury Road future to grow up to. So the stakes are high. That's our choice. It's not one we asked for, but it is a task we are stepping up to the plate to meet head on with everything we've got, no matter how overwhelming the climb up might seem. And we do have reasons to feel real hope. In large part thanks to our frontline communities who are leading the way. Families from Providence to Burrillville who are feeling and seeing firsthand the dangerous extractive implications of our addiction to fossil fuels and are stepping up to take bolder and bolder action, and in doing so are inspiring the rest of our state to follow up. So I want to give them a round of applause, all the frontline communities that are leading this fight. Another point of hope for us is the simple reality that renewables are way better for Rhode Islanders than fossil fuels in every way. I don't know the last time a solar panel exploded on the south side of Providence and spewed toxic chemicals into the community for hours, days, or weeks at a time. That doesn't happen. Transitioning to a 100% clean energy economy could be the new deal of the 21st century, and in our state, with a just transition, everyone will win. Right now, we are throwing billions and billions of dollars every year away out of state on oil and gas imports, dollars that leave Rhode Island and never come back. With in-state renewable energy generation, we can keep those dollars circulating in our local economy, going into the pockets of hardworking Rhode Island families. This is an economic development strategy that every single person in that building should be all in on, even if we weren't facing the barrel of a planet-destroying gun. The problem is that, like in Washington, D.C., there is a fundamental mismatch between what folks are beginning to understand out in all of our communities and what is happening in this building behind me. It's not that we don't have the ideas. We've got the ideas. There are tons of policy proposals in the General Assembly that could help us, that could get us on the right track to be at 100% clean energy by 2050. I myself have introduced legislation to put a price on carbon in our state and invest hundreds of millions of dollars into renewable energies. To expand remote net metering and community solar so that everyone can access these resources. To prevent any new fossil fuel infrastructure from getting state approval here in Rhode Island. And the list goes on. We have the ideas. It's not a technical problem. The problem is that by and large, the interests that don't want bold climate action can afford to hire a whole lot more lobbyists and lawyers and campaign checks than those of us who do.
But they don't have all of us.
That is right. They don't have all of us. And we know it's not impossible to overcome them. We've had some wins already, all of us together, but not at the pace we need, and that is where all of us come in moving forward. The people in this building respond to public pressure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but they do. They need to. They have to. And we need to build the political will that can force them to support our ambitious climate proposals. We need to get used to coming into this building and putting pressure on our legislators. We need to expand our base so at the next rally we have thousands instead of hundreds, and at the rally after that we have tens of thousands instead of thousands. And we need to look to 2018 and get ready to roll up our sleeves and work to elect more climate champions so that when I put in that legislation, there is a bigger and stronger team of folks who are all on the inside joining that fight. Can everyone here right now commit to getting involved in a campaign for someone who supports bold climate action in 2018 at the local and state level? That was a little lackluster. I want to hear a yes or a no. Can everyone commit to getting involved in it? All right, let's do it. There's a lot of work to do. There's not a lot of time to do it, but the path is there. A better future is possible. We didn't ask for this, we didn't start this, but mark my words, we can and will finish it. Thank you.